You shadows may have displaced me for a moment. The mad ones may have silenced my knowledge, if only for a minute. But they underestimate the sewer rats. They fell just like them, fallen to an abyss. In the shadow of Enoch, Abyssmilard was hunted and embraced. It was quick, and the second gen left him with the tiny facial scar. But this was enough to push him to murder his sire in cold blood. He sired many children, and returned most of them to loyalty to him. Only one female fled behind his hunting capabilities. Cain returned and cursed them all of them with hideousness, from Abyssmilard down. His loyal dogs chased the maiden who would become known as the matriarch, some believing all the current Nosferatu come from her. In their beginnings, they hunted humans as prey. Coexisting with the kind was impossible. Some rumors say they hid beneath in caves, with kings of their ruling the underground world. Morcavians in Ventru looked down on the soul rats, such naive kings. Do they not know that the world below is so much more potent than their pretend throne? But little did they know the power of such things. In the Dark Ages, the Nosferatu showed the so-called Cainite lords the price for arrogance. They used human waste to spread the plague among the kind. They did divide when the Sabbat formed, but not like other clans. In fact, most of the Nosferatu in tribute are very amicable to their brothers and sisters within the Camarilla. It was in the Renaissance that the groundwork for the urban lairs began. Nosferatu vanished from the mortal world. For the Masquerade's sake, they hid from the Toreador and Ventru, who lived like kings and queens. Nosferatu at this time would embrace out of spite for philosophy and art, with a great hatred for it. In the 1600s, much was revealed that the Nosferatu had been in the North American continent for over 1,000 years. They were accepting sacrifices from the local indigenous populations. Manito was the name given to them. They were butchered by the European Nosferatu, or assimilated into them, case by case, and each file different from the last. This is where even my knowledge loses track of them. In the Victorian era, they vanished entirely to the dredges. Some claim they were rulers on the criminal underworld, controlling every aspect that went on in the slums and low end. It's hard to deny that they aren't of some potent stock. But in this age, the Nosferatu didn't stand out. They hid, showing how well a vampire can truly vanish from society. And time went on. ShrekNet was established, a parallel internet they used to enhance information collecting. But in 2004, it was compromised by the NSA. The information gathered would give rise to the Second Inquisition. After this, a swath was cut through our kind. A wipe was ordered, and ShrekNet ceased to be as it once was. Their presence is still meaningful in kindred society, useful to a fault. Are you the ones who lurk beneath the eyes of kindred and kind?